Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah, it's Claude, and yeah, you can see part of the collection right there, and of course, you all know now that I took a decision over that, few days ago, and one of my motivations was, of course, the fact that Zach was dead, without having the fun of really enjoying uh, his collection because it just went to pieces for peanuts, and somebody else actually benefited from it. And of course, the fact that Zach died allowed me to pick up the one bottle, my holy grail, which kind of put a term to my quest of having, the most complete collection in the world, and I think I did that, right? Anyway, as everything is going to come down, you'll see. And of course, not only, cleaning up the collection, I'm also cleaning up, papers and stuff. And I did come across something yesterday. I know, it's freaky, okay? So on this piece of paper, it's just a little notepad, okay? Here are Breaking Dawns, the email address of Johnny, because back then, I wasn't ordering by the case, from Elfire, but I was from Heartbreaking Dawns. Well, especially Bulldog is garlic sauce. I mean, it doesn't exist anymore, okay? But it was fantastic. Three other sauces he had under a different label than Heartbreaking Dawns. Anyway, I used to deal with Heartbreaking Dawns back then. I also have here, see, M.A. Francis. That was MC Peppers. And he also had a few collectibles. So, and then I turned the page. Okay, boom, and I got to this note here, okay? It's freaky, I'm telling you. Can you see this here? That's a Z, 2011, Extreme Heat, and 8 of them. And then it says 212, Evil Bastard Proto, with a Z next to it. The 2 bottles that were missing originally. That's where I took the note down. That was written on there. I have the dates. I have everything. And of course, I can go back to the date because the picture is dated. It was April 2013. But then look at the next notes, okay? Here, it says 2 Bloody Hell, 2 Devil's Gold, and 3 Extreme Heat. And that was, I still have that on file, order number 17 from April 22nd, 2013. See that? That's history. And, I opened it and I said, man, I just talked about that story to you guys to explain, why I was, letting the collection go from now on. And, man, I'm going to bring up memories, okay? So, yeah, the story is right there, okay? Now, better than that. See, that's the address of Ammon Crawford in California. The guy who sold me his collection because he was stopping to collect, to get more into his music. And then I found a little few more papers from back then, such as this one here, okay? Let me turn the light a little bit. Okay, so Jack's Meat replies, okay? Steve Batson said this was the only Tin Man he ever made. Remember when I showed you the collection? I showed you the Tin Man from that Northern, and the little Tin Man. I was looking for, Alice in Wonderland, the little Tin Man from Steve Batson. Okay, so Steve Batson said this was the only Tin Man he ever made. And Dan's Tin Man is amazing, and again, a one-of-a-kind. The text is right there. So when I do put those up for sale, I'm going to send this along, okay? So this way, you'll always know that they were both one-of-one. You'll always know who made them, and see, that's being a collector. I've got so much stuff because, as I said before to collectors, before I started collecting, I used to watch the Antiques Roadshow. And that made me realize that sometimes the story is worth more than the object itself, okay? See here, Bo, another communication I had with Merle back then, okay? First question is regarding the gourmet first batch. The bottle you sold me is only marked first batch. And it was your own personal souvenir. So the question that popped to mind, did you mark that one for yourself and then mark the 12-bottle run? Because not only, I had the 1 of 12 first batch bottle. Now it's Merle and Diana. I gave it back to them in 2019 as a present for the 10th anniversary of Hellfire. That was the very first bottle ever numbered and signed by Merle at Hellfire. 1 of 12 first batch. And they have it under a glass bell that I also provided with the bottle since 2019, It went back home 10 years later. So anyway, and you realize, I've been working outside the last couple of days with planting season here, and was just too tired to get a line on all yesterday. But anyway, all the number 1 bottles were the very first bottles made of that batch. You end up a bottle and you say, hey, that was the first one made. Hey, the maker tells you it is, okay? So that, of course, is going to go with the bottle. And see, when the story comes with it, yes. So keep in mind, okay, guys, I want you to look up the stuff you're buying. Know the story behind it. As I'm going to sell the bottles, okay, I'm going to tell you the story that's behind it. And when I do have documents like this, oh, hey, it's Jack's stuff. That's telling you it's the first one. So that's going to come with the bottles when I sell them. There's so much stuff. See? Okay? First batch, 1 of 12. Okay? That I gave back to Merle. And you see his reaction. That's the first time ever that I posted the image. And that was Jack's reaction. Thought he would never see that bottle again. He thought it was gone forever. And actually it's back home. So I got stuff like that, okay? And I'm encouraging every collector to, make a catalog, get the info. You got info, keep it, save it, okay? It's going to add value to your item. Now, for Merle. Okay, what's this here, Yeah, it's signed and everything. Well, it used to be. You don't see it much anymore, the big guy. Used to be signed and when I first started buying from Hellfire, well, that's it. Some of the sauces were gone, but Merle realized quite fast that I was a hot sauce addict. You know that bottle up there? I'm a hot sauce addict. And, you know, when I got this, you know, I said, hey, don't open it, you know, they're not sealed in wax anymore. Because, you know, all along from day one until 2000 I'd say 12, you know, 2013, we started getting the bottles without the wax. So it probably was one of the last ones, you know, that were actually sealed in wax. And I still opened it. I didn't care, you know, exactly. Oh, I kept it, collectible bottle. Then, Merle sent me this one. Okay? Evil bastard. Sealed in wax. Oh my God, did Zach ever blow a fuse? You know, hey, don't open that. And I'm sorry. I've always been in the sauce and pepper business for the sauce. Collecting was a sideline. Remember, Merle? I told you that before, and that's why I did open what would be considered today a collectible to try the sauce. I mean, when you did send this to me, you said, hey, here's the last one, you know, have a try. And of course, same thing had happened with the Devil's Revenge. That was long gone when you sent me this one. And, you know, don't open it, it's a collectible. And no, I'm in for the sauce. Remember my motto? Huh? One to keep and one to eat. But when there's only one to eat, it's one to eat. But hey, doesn't that bring back memories, Merle? You remember that, I'm sure. You know? Know exactly. Zach, hey, you signed the bottle? Hey, collectible! So, and back then, of course, you even signed every bottle you were shipping out, so there's a lot of sauces you never tried because they all came in signed. But hey, that's memory. So for me, you know, finding this just after talking about it, okay? I think it's a sign. It's a sign that, yes, it's the time. So, anyway, a lot more stories to come, especially each bottle will be accompanied with its story. And when there are available documents, they will come along, okay? So this way you get all, you know, you need, you know, to justify your collectible. And, well, I have a collector that's coming to visit in a couple of hours. So I'm going to let you guys go. Make sure everything is set for him to come. And I guess he wants to see what's coming up for sale to know exactly what he's going to be bidding on. Sorry, guys, I can't invite everybody over, especially that most of you are down in the States and we're in Canada here in Quebec. So, anyway, it was fun to share this with you, Merle, Diana. It was nice also to share this with you guys, collectors. And I hope you understand now why I keep saying, you know your stuff. Know the story behind it. It's the key. All right, hey, take care, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. What, Thursday? So tomorrow with the next bottle up for sale. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.